Hello friends, today we will going to discuss one more psychological trait, that is motivation. In each and everybody's life, motivation is very essential. Without any motivation, we cannot able to achieve the big target. See, sometimes the motivation comes from ourselves only. Sometimes through external means, we used to get motivated and we used to achieve the goal which is set forth. But one or the other way, motivation play an important role in achieving the growth and development of an individual or a society. So this psychological trait is acting as the important component in achieving the rural development. Now we will see what is motivation. Usually the motivation is an inner state that energizes, activates, or moves, and that direct or channel behaviors towards a goal. That does not mean that the motivation is nothing but a drive. You can say, I have given here, it could be called as a drive, or a desire, or a need, or a wish. It could be turned in these terms. So these things will make us to move forward. If I need a water, I'll search for a water and get it. If I am having a desire to achieve the goal, come a top in my class, I'll try to read and study very hard, do my work honestly, and come to as a topper in the class. That is what I must have, that desire. I must have a drive in myself to achieve the goal which is set forth. So the motive is an inner state that is within ourselves, which energizes us, which activates us, and which make us to move towards the goal which is set forth in front of us. So always we used to say the motivation is done, the major factors which is influencing on motivation is need. Need is nothing but you can say it as a want or a desire. Or in a technical term, we can define a need as the gap between what is and what ought to be. We are having two types of need, that is felt and unfelt need. Sometimes we recognize the need, sometimes we are unable to recognize the needs. So sometimes these unable to recognize the needs, unfelt needs will play an important role in growth of an individual in a society. When we are telling about a need in a psychological term, there are two types of need. One is a biological need. The biological need is very essential for us, for our body. Without that, a human body cannot survive. For example, the food, water, oxygen, all these things are the biological needs. Without that, a human being cannot survive, or a human body cannot exist. And the second one is the socio-psychological needs. The socio-psychological needs are not that much essential as that of the biological needs, but these are all very, very important for the welfare of a human being. Whenever we are telling about the socio-psychological needs, that is very essential for the development of a human. That is a need for a power, need for a achievement, need for the position. All these things are called as a socio-psychological needs. There are different type of socio-psychological needs. The first one is need for a freedom. Each and every individual want to have a freedom. They want to enjoy their own life. They want to enjoy their own decision. They want to have their individuality. This makes them as a driving force, or this will make as a driving force to achieve something. For example, when you are a student, you want to be independent. You want to get a job, earn for yourself, and have a freedom from the clutches of parents, relatives, teachers, school, organization, everything. See, that made you to work hard to get a job or to start earning. That is what is a need for freedom. And the next one is need for security. Security means the life security in terms of money. Even though I have to lead a life for another 20, 30 years, I have to have a security for myself. Everybody, each and every individual used to save their amount for future, because they feel if I'm having money for future, that acts as a security for me in my life. That drives them to earn more and more, have a property, earn from different sources. That is what is a socio-psychological need for security. And the next one is need to achieve status and recognition. Some people want to achieve this status in the society. They think that everybody should consider me in the top, and in a society, everybody should recognize me. So this makes them, it drives them to have a good feeling, or to do some social work, or to contribute for some society that made the people to recognize them in a society. And the next comes is need for love and affection. In each and every human being likes this. Everybody wants to be loved by others, affectionated by others. Without that, we cannot say it as a life. Our life is mainly based on this love and affection. If we feel that nobody loves us, nobody is having affection towards us, we feel frustrated. We will become very sad and we will be depressed. That's why many people want love and affection. For that, they used to speak very softly, want to be in a collaboration with others, or living with others, helping each other, adjusting with each other. And the next one is need for social company. That means that every individual want to lead their life in a society. They want to be one member in a society. That does not mean that they want to be in a group, in a social company. That means if I am alone, I cannot be recognized, or I cannot be treated as a people. How long I can be alone? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 day, 2 days. Afterwards, I start feeling bored. So we are a social animal. Always we used to have that social company. And the next one is need for self-assertion. Self-assertion is nothing but is the recognizing or influencing other to follow our instruction, or they have to have follow us. And they want to, what we can say that they want to influence other to follow the instruction given by them. That is what is called as a self-assertion. Self-assertion will make an individual to motivate to act like that and influence others and treat them others, solve the problems of others. That is what is for the need for self-assertion. And the next one is for need for self-expression or self-actualization. Self-actualization is nothing but a satisfaction. I'm satisfied, I'm very happy, I will make others also happy, and I'm making the environment in which I'm living as a happy environment. That is what is the self-actualization. That is what we used to be. We are satisfied and we have got whatever the need we are having. And to make ourselves or keep ourselves happy, we used to reach the self-actualization, that is expressing ourselves as a happy, satisfied. That need also makes you people to achieve something or motivate you something to achieve something. Now we will see some of the theories of motivation. The first theory is given by McClelland's need theory of motivation. The McClelland's need theory is having 3 important components, that is need for achievement, need for power, and need for affiliation. See here, they are in this theory, it is mainly concerned for that is mainly to exercise the influence or control over others. That means I want to control, I want to be a leader. See, they want to seek as a leadership position, and they want to have act as a good conversationalist. That means as a political leader, I'll go to a group, talk very nicely, influence other people, let them follow me. They have to be under my control. And they are forceful, outspoken, and often argumentative. Usually they used to be outspoken and they used to forcefully used to convince the people, and you always enjoy the public speaking. This we could see in a people who want to be a leader or who want to influence the behavior of other. Now we will see one by one what is the need for achievement. The need for achievement is they are having an intense desire for success. That means they want to be successful in each and every activities they have taken, rather than they are fear of failure. If they fail, they will get demotivated. Always they used to achieve, they want to be a successful, to become a successful in each and every activities. They will get motivated in each and everything. And usually they will going to set moderately difficult goal for them, and they take a realistic approach to the risk. That means they won't avoid the risk. They will approach the risk in a realistic manner, how it could be solved, such that the permanently problem could be solved. And they used to give preference to analyze and assess the problem. That means being a public figure or acting as a leader, they used to involve actively in assessing the problem in a realistic way. And they tend to rest less and work more. See, when you become a public figure, you naturally have to work hard, be one among in a group, and you have to act as a leader among them. That is what is tend to become a restless, and you used to contribute for the development of the people in a society. They never worry about the failure occurs because they are always optimistic. They want to be success. They never recognize the failure, so they never bother about it. They like as a prompt, or they used to be very specific. They used to be very honest in their work, and they used to have their specific goal to get achieved. And the next one is need for power. See, according to this, the people are get motivated to have achieve a power or to get a power. Here, this need enhances their self-esteem and the reputation, and it gives as a drive for a people to achieve the desired view or the ideas from the other people. That means they want to create the in the mind of a people in such a way that they must get a desired opinion, desired views, ideas which is acceptable and implemented by them over the views given by the public. That means it is for the power. Everybody should give me a power. And these people are usually used to be strong leaders and can be suitable to lead a group of people, or they must act as an administrator or the head of a company. These type of people can lead a people very efficiently and effectively, and they can reach the goal with the set period of time. And here, the individual is motivated by the need for the power, a desire. They are having a desire of controlling or influencing the other people, becoming a leader. That made them to get motivated. And the next one is need for affiliation. The need for affiliation is nothing but you want to be accepted by all the people in the society. They want to drive pleasure being loved. That means they want affection, love from the people in a society or from a group of people. So that's why they used to maintain a pleasant socio-economic, social relationship with others. And they always enjoy intimacy with other people with a better understanding. And usually they used to be ready to console or help the other people in a trouble. They act as a good negotiator, because whenever the problem arises, they may go there and they act as a negotiator, or they will help the people who are in the trouble. And they used to enjoy this friendly interaction with the others rather than having a position or acting as I am the boss, you are the subordinate. They used to be very friendly. These type of needs will motivate the people to achieve that. And they used to motivate and achieve the position such that they can have this affiliation, power, and they can become a need for the achievement also. And the next theory comes is the Maslow's need theory, or Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This is what the important theory used to explain about the motivation. See, usually the human needs are arranged according to the Maslow's on a priority from bottom to top. That is, that bottom, the need are high priority. As we move up stage by stage, the priority will going to change. See, the human needs are in the form of hierarchy here, from low to the highest. See, to achieve all those needs, the human will be having their own drive to achieve that needs of next level only when the first level is satisfied. Here, the first need is the physiological needs. The physiological need is for your comfort, as I have given here. You should feel that I am comfort. In terms of the physiological needs is the basic needs. It is for water, food, shelter, clothing, air, all these things. See, those people who are the daily wagers or the laborers, they used to work hard, or they used to involve in a different activities mainly to fulfill this need, that is the physiological needs. Once it is fulfilled, the next comes in their mind, or which is motivating them to achieve, is the safety need. That, as I told, security. They want to have a security. That means in terms of permanent employment, to have a property or savings in there, and to have a proper health, all these things. This acts as a security for them. Once you are fulfilled all these needs, you are having sufficient security, the money is deposited in a bank, and you will get, and after 10 years also you can sit and enjoy the money. Then it comes is the love and belongingness. Next need you require from the other people is to be loved and to be affectionated by that. That could be achieved through your friendship, intimacy, the family, connection, all those things comes. Once you get that, you will have a need for esteem needs. You will be motivated to achieve that esteem needs is the respect, the self-esteem, the status, recognition, position, strength in a society. That means you want to achieve. For example, you see the Dhirubhai Ambani case. The Dhirubhai Ambani was a labor and he was working in some enterprise as a labor, and his first motive was to fulfill his physiological needs. Once he achieved the physiological needs, then he went for safety needs. He started savings and started employment, started his own firm and all those things. Once he became a good firm and he has having a regular income from all his business, he started love and affection, belongingness. He give more time to his family, done some social work and all those things, are taking time spending with the grandchildren, children, wife, family gatherings and all those things. Once that is fulfilled, next comes is the esteem needs. For the esteem needs, they started so many NGOs, groups, and they started helping the poor people, educating the children, such that they can be having that recognition. And he became a president of Merchants Association, and he may be a president of so many companies, so many firms, NGOs, all those things, which gives him a respect in the society and recognized by the different people on the national and international level. And at last is the self-actualization, that is desire to become the most that one can be. That is the satisfaction level. This is what I have reached and I am okay. Now I am the one, only me, and I will be happy with it. That is what you will be motivated and reach that. Once you reach the self-actualization, you will be happy, and there won't be any much drive or motives to achieve that. So, but whenever you are motivated, the initial needs are fulfilled, then only you will get motivated to achieve it. So like that, your needs are forcing you to motivate or create a desire or create a want in you to achieve high. What are the different techniques that you could use in a rural people to motivate them is the demonstration. Demonstration is by showing them how you can able to achieve this. For example, we used to tell the you can do a rose or you can become a topper in your class. We can demonstrate them. See this fellow who is very poor but started working and reading every day and became a successful person in the class. Like that, training. If you want to become a topper in the class, we will train them how to organize your reading style, the timetable you have to put, how to learn the things, how to make the notes. That is what you have to give a training. Next comes is the providing stimulus or incentives. That means you can motivate them by giving the incentives. If you score this much, I will get you. As usually, commonly parents used to do. If you get 80% and more, I'll get you two-wheeler. If you get this time exam like this marks, I'll take you trip to New Zealand. This is what is the incentives or the stimuli we are giving them to achieve high. Then we are using audiovisual aids. Lot of audiovisual aids are available, which could be used as a source to motivate the people by seeing it, visualizing it, interacting with that. And the next one is by showing them the success story. A lot of success stories are there. How a Dhirubhai Ambani came from a labor as a the India's the topmost, the richest man in the India and top 10 richest man in the world. This is what is the success story that may motivate you to achieve high. And the next one is the economic gain. That means if you do something, if you get some profitability out of it, that will going to motivate you, gives a drive to you to achieve something high. I hope the something which is there in you will going to motivate. It may be extrinsic or it may be intrinsic. Intrinsic may be from your inside only. That means desire to achieve a position, desire to achieve a success, desire to be recognized by the people, may be acting as a drive for you or motivate you to achieve something. Sometimes extrinsic, like that giving a training program, by seeing the success stories, by giving incentives, but that means prizing you, awarding you, recognizing you. If your name comes in the newspaper, you will get motivated to do something new. So like this, the so many ways to motivate, maybe internal or externals, but the major one is the need makes you to motivate and to achieve high. I hope you have understood how you can get motivated. Thank you so much.